I told you invited on the show anytime. Face to face. I'll come on All the Smoke with y'all face to face. And the only thing that I'm gonna say to Steven Jackson, Stacks, oh, I want you there. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, in my face, tell me what you know about me. I can't wait. Don't go on social media, whatever, invite me, I'll be there.
Okay, hold up, listen to this. It's pretty clear at this point that Stephen A. Smith really doesn't have much love for Steven Jackson, man. Because Stephen A. Smith straight up called him out after Jackson came at him over that whole Matt Barnes situation, and things just escalated from there in a back and forth that feels way more personal than casual debate.
Hey. Yeah, I got a lot of DMs. I saw what bro said. I'm a spam Stephen A, man. It's a lot I could say. It's a lot I know. I ain't gonna do that because, I don't get on like that. There's too many busters on social media jumping on there and just, gossiping like women. But Stephen A, I know. I know.
So that's basically Steven Jackson throwing out a warning to Stephen A. Smith. Like, yo, don't push me. Don't make me expose what I know about you. And that alone already turns the tension way up. Hold up, because Stephen A. Smith didn't just ignore it. He jumped straight on his podcast to respond to both Jackson and Matt Barnes after their recent videos started circulating. We already covered how Matt Barnes came at Stephen A. Smith, basically saying the old version of him would have slapped the new version. But Barnes also made it clear he wasn't trying to disrespect him. He was more so pointing out that Stephen A. has changed over time.
The Stephen A. I met in Philly in 04, 05 or 05, 06 would slap the shit out of this dude. The dude he sees today, the OG would slap him.
So, Stephen A. Smith didn't stay quiet. Listen to this. He actually fired back at those videos head on, and you can feel the energy shift immediately. He called out Stephen Jackson directly, saying he'd even show up face to face and sit down with him because, in his words, don't act like you've got something over my head like you know something I don't. Hold up, because that's a serious challenge being thrown out in public. He was basically questioning what Jackson is even implying, like what exactly is supposed to be hidden here. So now he's setting the stage and telling everyone he's about to play a clip of what he said in response to both Matt Barnes and Stephen Jackson, and things are clearly about to escalate even more.
This is for you. I appreciate that video. I found nothing disrespectful, not a single word about what you said. And you're absolutely right. We ain't gonna sit up there and include all the trolls and the wannabes and people that's just trying to get their name in the mix for clickbait. We don't need to do that. I appreciate your video. We disagree. But I want you to know that I didn't find a single word that you just uttered remotely disrespectful, like I found your initial one. I guess the way that I would start off responding to you is by saying, if you fuck with me, how come you didn't call me before you posted the original video?
So I just saw a video of Stephen A. Smith having an issue with LeBron on a golf course with a bunch of white boys, as he put it, talking about Memphis and how they should move to Nashville. And if you've been paying attention on social media, it's kind of a trending topic right now. I played in Memphis, got a lot of love for the city, but there's no doubt that the city needs to upgrade when it comes to its facilities for pro players. But Stephen A., you shouldn't have a problem with that. You're talking about his words and what they mean to the black community. But you've been the same man in front of the camera for the last handful of months, disrespecting Serena Williams, disrespecting Jasmine Crockett, disrespecting Kamala Harris, and tap dancing for the whole Republican Party, the whole white Republican Party. But you got an issue with LeBron talking about a trending topic, and his words carry weight, and he doesn't understand what his words can do to the black community. Do you understand the bullshit you're talking and what that can do to the black community? We all used to have a lot of love for you, bro, particularly me, because you looked out. But we're not going to forget the bullshit you on right now.
Because we could have had that conversation, and then you could have had context before you went out and said whatever it was that you wanted to say. I thought I was owed that courtesy by somebody I rock with, like you. But I get what you're saying, because I ain't a black man, I'm a brother. All these cats with their shows, I'm talking about current players. Do you notice they've never invited me on? You ever ask yourself why, man? If I'm so wrong, and I'm so effed up, and I've changed, and I've sold out, and I've done all of this, have you ever wondered why they haven't challenged me on a public platform in my face, thereby giving me an opportunity to respond directly to them? Have you ever noticed why they don't do that? When LeBron had the shop, I would have came on. If somebody else got their podcast, I'll come on. When have you known me to say no? I think it's real weak to talk about people and don't talk to them, especially when they ask you to do so. You know I don't run, dog. You know I don't hide. You ever wonder why they haven't called? Because it's one thing to talk shit on social media or your YouTube platform when I ain't around. It's another thing entirely to do that shit to my face when I get an opportunity to respond in real time. Yo, Stacks, I look forward to seeing you, dog. I look forward to it. Matter of fact, I can't wait. Sit down in front of my face. I know. You know I know. Really, I want to know. To my face. All I ask is for the chance to respond. That would be my definition of Christmas coming early. Or Valentine's Day, or Thanksgiving, or whatever holiday you want to use. Again, I'm here. I'll see y'all soon. Looking forward to it.
Listen to this. Stephen A. Smith made it clear he's actually keeping things respectful with Matt Barnes, basically saying, I appreciate that video, no disrespect from my side, we're good. But hold up, when it comes to Steven Jackson, he's not letting anything slide at all. He's questioning it straight up, like, how do you put out a video, hint at having something over me, and then not explain what it is? What are we even talking about here? He even doubled down, saying he'd pull up face to face and address it directly, like he's ready for that moment anytime. Now he's watching to see if Stack 5 even responds, because honestly, he doubts it, especially since there's basically no real relationship left between them anymore. He even pointed back to how he previously distanced himself from Steven Jackson after repeated public criticism over his takes on players and commentary, saying it reached a point where he felt like Jackson kept coming at him while he never really returned that energy. And in his view, that's exactly why this situation keeps resurfacing again and again.
What he said about me when it came to Russell Westbrook really raked my nerves. He called me a snitch. Now, Steven Jackson, I could ask you, were you high? I don't give a that you don't want to with me no more. I apologize to everybody that don't like me using that language. I just want to say that.